Welcome to another episode of the A to Z of Wine. Everything you wanted to know about wine, but were afraid to ask. I'm your host Shehnaz, a fellow wine lover and lover of wine travel. We are currently on the Viking ocean ship, and we have a really special journey through food and wine to explore. We are currently in Chef's Table, which is Viking's specialty restaurant, showcasing a 5-course menu, which changes every 3 days. Today, of course, we have Asian Panorama, and I'm joined by Chef Jamal. So, Chef, tell us a bit about Asian Panorama, tell us a bit about Chef's Table, tell us a bit about your work at Viking.
It's amazing to serve the 5-course menu, and we are working hard to just give the exactly experience that's been created by our master chef, I would say.
It's a very popular restaurant, isn't it?
Right. So people spend around 2.5 hours in this restaurant to just experience all food and the ambience out here.
That sounds wonderful. So Chef, introduce us through the different dishes and the order, and tell us about, what makes each of those dishes so special.
First of all, I will just start up with the chilled king crab. There you can see the crab meat is there with edamame beans, and we have added the avocado.
Beautiful foam.
Yeah, that's the foam that is made out of the coconut milk, and that we have used the curry powder on top of that. So it's curry powder infused product that helps to just give you the spices,
Yes.
and all the rest of the flavor of coconut milk, as we are talking about the Asian cuisine. So that is the first course that we serve.
Okay.
And
And what do we follow up this beautiful, refreshing course with?
yeah, just we are gonna follow up that. Straight after that, we're just gonna serve the sumai, that is known as cook and sell. So that is one of the very soft delicacy from the Chinese cuisine, and here we are using the ground meat of shrimp, chicken, and lobster. So 3 of this meat is grounded together, and that's flavored with the shiitake mushroom. And then we just topped up with the lobster meat and the flying fish roe. That is one of the very speciality in the Japanese cuisine, and that is known as tobiko.
This is tobiko.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are serving this alongside. There is a small portion of the sauce that we are serving with this, and that is made out of the Chinese black vinegar and ginger julienne, and alongside that we have the chili. So that is a unique flavored sauce that we are serving alongside this. So we just dip that product into that, and then we have that.
And of course, we will be pairing each dish with wine.
Right.
But what do we have after the shumai?
After the sumai, we're just gonna go to the granita. That is one of the speciality of our restaurant.
Yeah.
And that is made out of the lemongrass and chili. So you can just feel the spiciness of the product in this granita, and on top you can see the foam that is made out of the lychee.
Oh.
So you'll get the spiciness of the product, you'll get the sweetness from lychee, and it's well balanced. After the shumai, that helps to just clear your palate for the next preparation.
Perfect palate cleanser.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we come to the star, the main course.
And that is there. That is one of the preparation. It's my favorite.
Yes.
And that is Peking duck. It is one of the best selling preparation in Asian cuisine. But here I found it in a different way, and that is amazing. So here you can see that we have placed the duck breast on top of the crepes, and crepes that is filled with the duck meat with the hoisin sauce that we made, and alongside that we have a small portion of the fresh salads, and on top you can see the strips of the duck skin which is been crisped and then placed on top of that. So that is one of the heaviest product straight after the granita, and that is very signature, and it has a different kind of flavor. Like you will get to you'll get to understand about the various spices like clove, fennel, and all those spices are there. So you can just realize that you're having something which is very empowered with the spices.
Sounds delicious. And of course, the grand finale, we've got a trio or a triptych of Asian style pudding.
Yeah, so that is Asian trilogy. It has 3 different flavor altogether. So the green tea cheesecake that is there, and with you can see the layer and it's well balanced with the yuzu creme brulee.
My favorite.
And that is one of my favorite as well,
well.
because yeah, the citrus
It's
inside
the citrus
yeah,
with the creaminess,
and the
of the creme
creaminess,
brulee,
and that
which
is
I
one of the
love.
best. And then we have the spring roll that is made out of the Graham's banana. So we have used the Graham's breadcrumb to just coat it with this banana, and then we just deep fried and we caramelized with the brown sugar to just make it happen. So all of this together is known as the Asian trilogy, and that is one of the best dessert platter that I've seen ever in my life. And believe me, after making all those preparations for this 5-course menu, you can just think about that, starting up with the king crab, and then straight after that you are having the shumai that has the 3 different kind of meats all together, and then we are just going forward with the lychee foam and the spiciness of this granita, and then again we're just going to moving forward with the duck breast and the duck meat and the fresh salad, and then we are finishing with the trilogy. So that is the unique experience that you can do with the Asian cuisine that we are representing here as an Asian panorama.
It's an absolute treat. I can't wait to taste my way through Asia. And I can't wait to see what wine pairings we have as well to really make the food and wine sing. So we're about to tuck into the Asian Panorama 5-course extravaganza. I'm joined by Beauty, who is our sommelier. And Beauty, tell us, what would you pair with this chilled king crab? And tell us why.
All right, so for the chilled king crab, I paired it with Tomasi Pinot Grigio from Italy in Veneto. With this one, I chose this one because it's a very light wine. It's got so much bright acidity, and subtle fruitiness that it has is going to complement the sweetness that comes with the crab. So maybe let's have a try of it.
Thank you.
So those are you see I didn't pour much wine in your glass. That's because here in Chef's Table, it's a 5-course meal. So we're going to go through 4 different wines.
Tasting menu, ultimately.
Yeah,
it's not a drinking menu.
Yes,
we can always get a top up if we want
a lot of guests hesitate to come to thinking that, oh, they're going to be drinking so many different wines and probably that day they don't feel like drinking. So just to inform them that no, it's just a little pour, it's not much, so that you can enjoy your everyday.
And I think it's also with the portions as well, the food. You're having a 5-course menu, so you want a taster.
Yes.
That pairs well, so you have room to have the next course and the next course and the next course.
And surprise, everybody leaves full.
Absolutely.
All right, so
let's have a sniff. Now this one is full of fruit, like you say.
yes.
And the king crab, so we've got king crab, we've got the edamame, as Chef had said, and we've got the avocado, got coconut foam. So of course the acidity as well will be lovely
It's
cutting
going
through that
to
coconut
go
foam.
very well with this coconut foam and the spices that are in the
curry.
dish. Yes.
I love the subtle curry that's sprinkled on top. So, do you know, I would never have thought to pair these two together. It brings out the lemongrass and the Asian spices.
Accentuated.
Really does. So we have a taste of Italy, we have a taste of Asia, and that really works exceptionally well. And I love as well that it has the edamame beans. So that is stunning. That is so, so, so beautiful. So that is an absolutely wonderful pairing. Cheers, Beauty.
Yes.
That was delicious. I can't wait to try the next course with you. So we've had our amuse bouche. Now for our first course, a combination of prawns, lobster and chicken with a bit of tobiko. So what would you pair with this? Because there's lots of different things happening here.
Yes,
And then you've got the
yes.
sauce with the chili and the ginger. So
All right, so with this one, I paired it with a Gewürztraminer.
I love Gewürztraminer.
Yes, this one is from the region Alto Adige
Yes.
in Italy. So with this one, it's got a floral and spicy notes, which are going to enhance the savouriness of the dish. And On the nose, it's quite floral. And on the palate, there's zestiness, and it's an off-dry kind of wine, so it's going to pair perfectly well with our...
It'd be great with the, yeah. And also it sometimes have notes of ginger, and our sauce has notes of ginger.
Ginger, so
and the
that's...
spice in the sauce as well. So something else I noticed actually as you were showing us the bottle, this bottle, if you see, has Braille on it, which is really interesting because apart from Chapoutier, which is a winemaker in the Rhone, you don't really see Braille. So that's really, really cool. So yeah, from Baron Longo. So let's have a taste. So as always with food and wine pairings, try the wine first, then the food. Oh, this is really intense. Again, lychee and rose. So that's really, and I'm looking at this wine, I'm imagining it's going to have a lot of body to it as well.
It's got, the color is a straw yellow, so...
Yes. So it's darker than the last one.
Darker than the last one, definitely. And it's got more body to it and a lot of floral notes when you put it to the nose.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to this. Gewürztraminer is one of my favorites. And Alto Adige, again, you're in the north of Italy. So you're going to have, you know, it's another mountain wine, so it should have a lot of freshness. That is delicious.
It's very good. The sweetness to this wine is not too intense.
Yes.
It's there, you can feel it on the palate, but it's not very intense, it's not overpowering.
Nice.
So it's not going to overpower our dish as
And
well.
it's not overly perfumed. Sometimes people worry about Gewürztraminer. It's very, very perfumed, too much lychee and rose. But I think the elegance of this particular one. But Alto Adige is a great region.
It is. This
for
one,
elegance
it's just
and
so
restraint.
well balanced. The acidity is just well rounded, which is going to go well with the chicken and lobster shumai.
Right, so let's have a little taste. Maybe I'll take a bit of the lobster meat, dip it in a bit of that sauce. There's slight smokiness in that sauce as well. Oh, that's so good with the chili in that sauce, because it's quite fierce chili and ginger. I am a wimp, I have to admit, but that's really, really, really tasty. So I'm going to try and be braver. Maybe I should have poured the sauce in. That was wonderful. It's so interesting with the spice in the shumai, how wonderfully balanced that is with the off dryness, as you said, of the wine. So it's almost like it calms the chili down.
It does, it does.
That's delicious. Thank you.
How'd you like it?
Yeah, because quite often with seafood, you sort of think of things like, I don't know, champagne. Okay, so our main course, Peking duck. You can see the crispy skin. We've got pancake, hoisin sauce. What would you pair with Peking duck?
All right, so for our Peking duck today, I paired it with this wine. It's a grape variety Ganache. It's called Honoro Vera, and it's from Calatayud in Spain. So with this wine, it's a medium-bodied wine. You're going to get aromas and flavors of your really dark berries, some subtle nuances of dark chocolate. The really dark berries now, when you put the wine on the palate and you pair it with this Peking duck, it's going to bring out the flavors of the sauce.
So Garnacha, if you're not familiar, that's Grenache. Grenache is the grape from Rhone.
Yes.
So it's grown in so many different parts of the world. I particularly love Grenache, but also I love Spanish wines, because Spanish wines, I don't think people drink enough of it. And there's so many regions, so many grapes.
And here in Viking, we have a wide range of Spanish wines. So a lot of people who come here without the knowledge of any Spanish wines, they actually get very fascinated by the range that we have, because most of the Spanish wines that we have here are very beautiful and very wonderful. And you can actually pair them with a lot of dishes that you find on our menus. So, yeah.
That's a great tip. That's a really good tip. So, usual, try the wine first before we try the food.
Yes.
Bit of a swirl again. I can just smell that duck. Lovely acidity. Duck obviously is a little bit of, not fattier, but you know, it does have the skin as well. So let's try it with a bit of crispy duck skin. I love that. It's the sweetness of the sauce, isn't it, that goes really well with the fruit.
Yes.
And then you've got, again, the sort of slight pepperiness. And on to the next course. So for the final course, we have the dessert course, the Asian trilogy. So we have a cheesecake, so a green tea cheesecake, which is, I have no idea how you're going to pair this. We have a yuzu creme brulee, which is delicious. And then we have a banana spring roll. So, Beatty, what are we going to be drinking with this? Because, I mean, Asian food is typically challenging to pair with, but Asian desserts as well.
Yes.
So let's see. What do you have up your sleeve?
All right, so for the pairing for our desserts, I chose this Moscato called Doces in Fundo. It's from Apulia in Italy. So with this one, it's got a perfect balance between the sweetness and the acidity, which is going to assist in cutting through the heaviness of the cheesecake. And then the savory elements of the spring roll.
Okay, so let's try. So, green tea cheesecake.
Yes.
This is so yummy. For anyone that doesn't like green tea, I don't. That is surprisingly delicious. And then with the wine, wow. I see what you mean. The acidity really cuts through that real denseness
Yes.
of the cheesecake. So let's try it now with the whoopee.
Go for the spring roll first.
Spring roll first?
Yes.
Good tip. That's so delicate.
So the notes of honey and apricots that you get in the wine will go perfectly well with the creme brulee. That's why I wanted you to
Do that last.
do it last.
I like that order. So if you are watching and you're navigating yourself through the trilogy, go 1, 3, and then 2. So we start, we finish, and of course you've got to do the tap. So. That, okay. So I should be getting the apricot. The yuzu in that is delicious. The wine tastes completely different from the banana spring roll.
Yes.
So each different course, it's almost like I'm having a journey through wine and food in just this one course alone, which is so super interesting. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for that experience. It was quite a culinary adventure, wasn't it, through food and wine, traveling through Asia?
Yes, you're welcome, Shehnaz. It was a pleasure doing it, and I really enjoyed my time with you as well. Food and wine pairing, it's an art, both an art and a science. So just be flexible. Feel free to try different things and new things every time. You never know what magic you'll come up with.
Absolutely. And I think wine is a bit like travel, isn't it? It's about an experience. It's about being a bit more carefree. It's about traveling through different regions. And you never know what you might discover.
Very true.
Cheers to that.
Well, thank you, Shehnaz.